Okay, so just a quick briefing. We're going to be departing runway 24 and wings. We're going to be doing a short field takeoff today, so we'll use as much runway as we can. Full power at the end of the runway. Once we're developing full power, we'll release the brakes down the runway set and rotate at 65 knots. Pitch for 75 knots. Climb out to our 50 feet, and then we can slow it or speed it up to 85 knots and go the rest of the way.
Okay.
In terms of emergency procedures, if we lose the engine below 800 indicated, we're going to try to fly straight ahead. Above 800, we'll immediately pull the caps. We'll hold that thought process until we get to 1300. At 1300, we could come back and try for runway 6. But if in doing so, we've reached 1,000 feet and don't have the runway made, we'll go ahead and pull the caps. Sound good?
I agree.
All right. Wings area traffic, Cirrus 205 Echo Charlie, departing runway 24. We'll be doing a left downwind departure off to the east. Wings. Double check, make sure nobody's out there.
No, I don't see anybody. Yeah, that's exactly right. So then it becomes obvious that you
are... Wings traffic, November 143 Sierra Bravo, 15 miles to the field, RNAV 24, coming in via Homwe, wings traffic.
Then get a wind correction.
Okay, we got about 90% power.
Got good fuel flow, all the engines are in the green.
Looks green. Airspeed's active.
Yep, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. And now we bring the plane. Now we level off. That's what I mean by pitching up.
Yep.
And now let it accelerate. So it's a much steeper. Get over 50 feet.
Get over it. And
yeah, and then accelerate. Now you can't keep, like you're gonna keep pitching up. Keep in mind your angle of attack. All the stalls for commercial maneuvers are done to the first indication of a stall, so you don't ever let the plane develop a stall. Right. So as soon as the stall horn goes off, you got to recover.
All right. All right, we've got 200 feet clear of obstacles. We'll get our 85 knots, get our flaps up. Accelerate more toward 105 or so. Cheat a little bit. So you tell me I can't, I'm going to.
Yeah, I don't know. So if we're gonna go in this direction, then we can't climb past 1700.
Right. Because we got that shelf over here at 2000.
This is
we're in the 2000.
Yeah, we're over in the 2000. Yep. I wanted to just let them know we're doing a right downwind departure, runway 24.
Wings traffic, November 143 Sierra Bravo, 10 miles straight in, final 24. We're over Homwe now, wings traffic.
Country Robbinsville, that's runway 11 state, Trenton Robbinsville.
And wings traffic, Cirrus 205 Echo Charlie, we're doing a left downwind departure of a 24 up to the east wings.
Listen to the ATIS real quick.
25, 2.18.
Advisory on the airport.
ILS 24 approaches in use. First to Airman, Geneva War out of service. PNE com outlet 122.6 out of service. Instruction crane, 0.16 nautical miles northeast approach on runway 24, 200 feet AGL, flag. President Hamilton, within the airfield, use caution. All hold short instructions and assign altitudes are required to be read back. Advise initial contact, you have ATIS information. Oscar.
Alright, Oscar.
Philadelphia information. Oscar. Time 2054 Zulu. Wind 210 at 5. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,800. Overcast. Temperature 25, 2.18. Altimeter 30, 090. ILS 24 approaches in use. Notice to Airman. P180 via war out of service. P180 com outlet 122.6 out of service. Instruction crane. 0.16 nautical miles northeast approach on runway.
All right. Somebody on
Looking for that traffic 3 Sierra Bravo. You talking to him?
Intercept now is going to be over the turnpike eastbound running.
Alright, just make sure you put on. Oh.
Philly
I think,
northeast.
yeah, I think this is,
Yep.
yeah.
Northeast Towers here is 205 Echo Charlie.
There's 205 Echo Charlie northeast.
Yeah, we're off of wings at 1,700 inbound with Oscar.
Sears 5 Echo Charlie, enter right downwind, runway 24 port midfield.
Right downwind 24 report midfield. It's going to be pattern work. And some of the houses around here are just amazing.
I know. Makes me wonder what I did wrong in life.
So pattern is, what is it?
22010.
1120, 1100.
Too many people grabbing up here just like we are. All right, so pattern's 1100. So we can get a little closer. We can head down to the 1100. Yeah, going to be a little bumpier and a little windier than what I'm used to.
Nah, this is nothing. Piece of cake.
All right, well, we'll just do a quick checklist here. Altimeter we set, that's good. Landing light we left on. Fuel system still good. Mixture still rich. Brake pressure, little brakes we have. Seatbelts are on. We'll leave boost pump on. Mixture is rich.
Looking 2 Hotel Alpha, left turn Alpha, ground point 7.
Left turn Alpha, ground point 7, 192.
Maps are good. Autopilot's good.
Alright, let's bring the autopilot off, and I'm going to be working on finesse. Rudder control is huge in your commercial maneuvers. So everything has to be perfectly coordinated on all your turns. So I'm going to take the controls for a minute.
Sure.
My control. So pay attention when you're in the pattern and you're making a turn to the left. You're going to need a little bit of left. But when you're rolling out, make sure that you add rudder control. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to look something like that. The other thing I want you to anticipate is when we're being the number and you cut the power, the nose is going to veer to the right. So think of your power. So when you add power, you always add right rudder. When you bring the power to idle, you're going to need a little bit of left rudder.
Left rudder?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these rudder pedals, I knew that this training is going to, it's going to help me with this because I'm not real good on the rudder pedals.
Yeah, it's huge on it. Huge. So aim a little bit down that way. And then your altitudes are plus minus 50. So the tolerances are much narrower.
Much tighter.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to aim to land at the 1,000-foot markers. So that's where we're going to land. Our aiming point is going to be the 500-foot marker. So that's going to give us plenty of room. So we're going to aim for that. That means we're going to round out a little bit after that, and then we're going to put the plane down between the 1,000-foot and the first stripe.
Okay.
I'm going to give them a call.
Okay.
Northeast Philly Tower, Cirrus 20 Echo Charlie's midfield right downwind 24, request stop and go.
Cirrus 5 Echo Charlie, wind 21010, runway 24, clear for the option. Punt completion, lake left close traffic.
Clear for the option 24, left close traffic on completion, 5 Echo Charlie. Alright, so when we are abeam the numbers, power out.
And we're going all the way out?
Power out. Right,
okay.
So a little bit of left. And now we're going to pitch 400. So pitch up. And there you go. So now pitch down so you maintain 100.
Yep.
Right, pitch down, we want 100. That's too much drag there. We're going to lose about 200 feet. Right, and about now, let's start your turn. Keep it at 100. Keep it at 100.
Altitude.
Keep it, no. If we're not at 100, if we're not at 100, it's not going to work.
We're not going to work, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we got a lot of wind, too.
Exactly. So
okay.
That's why 100 is very, very important, right? So let's keep it going.
Go back right around. Point right at the...
so let's go straight at the runway.
Yep.
Right? It's not going to work.
Yep, so we're...
Okay, so now I'm going to show you... So we can, I mean, if this was an emergency, all right, let's...
yeah, we're getting a little low here.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. All right, you got the controls?
Got the controls?
Yeah, so get ourselves... I should have requested a low approach.
And we're going to go ahead and put flaps in and do a normal landing. Right?
Yep. And dump the next notch of flaps. And now pitch up, because this is one of the things that you're going to have to do to dissipate energy. So you don't have to climb.
Right.
Right. There you go. And now pitch down. And now just convert to a normal landing. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. And bring the plane all the way to a stop. Okay. So let's do another short field takeoff. Go ahead.
Okay, we got good power. Everything looks green. Airspeed's active. 65.
There you go, that's 50 feet now. There you go, perfect. That's what you want. Okay, now we got a little bit of air.
Northeast Philly Tower, jump 10.
Jump 10, northeast.
Sir, jump 10, about 7 southwest, 1,300, looking for...
all your landings, when you're doing pattern work now,
towards Trent.
because you don't know when he's going to tell you to do a P180, just stay close to the
Roger,
runway.
transition is approved, northeast altimeter 3007, and transition on the south side of runway 24. I'll cross you over once you're clear of Cirrus, currently in left close traffic, runway 24.
Any chance we could take it a little bit further north than we're actually heading north of Trenton?
Oh, Temper 10, yeah, that's approved as requested. Cross over to the north side of runway 24, extended center line, and remain north.
Yeah, Temper 10, we're coming up on the Home Depot, so we should be north here shortly.
Temper 10, roger that. As soon as you get over top of the Home Depot, you can just remain north of 24 on your course.
Temper 10, thank you, sir.
Yeah, turn now and stay close. So get yourself closer to the runway.
Better to be too close than too far away.
Yeah, because you can always dissipate energy. I'm going to ask them for a...
5 Echo Charlie, wind 200 out 10, runway 24, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 205 Echo Charlie.
Just let them know we're going to do a short approach.
In Northeast Tower, 205 Echo Charlie, we're going to do a short approach.
Power out.
5 Echo Charlie, short approaches are approved.
Right. Yeah.
100 knots.
Yeah,
Oops.
pitch down. And we're going to lose about... There you go. Start your turn. Keep it coordinated. Pitch down. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we got plenty, so let's put our first notch of flaps in. There we go. So we got plenty of altitude, so let's now start slowing down. Now make your turn. Pitch down, pitch down.
Oh, because you still want...
Yeah.
that.
We haven't made the runway, right?
Right.
Keep it no more than 30 degrees. Okay. So we made the runway. So let's put the last notch of flaps.
Keep wanting to pull the throttle back, but there's no throttle to pull back, so...
Yeah. So this is actually, let's just stretch it. No, pitch down. I know it feels counterintuitive, but we want to at least make the runway.
Yeah.
All right. And now let it float. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. So we almost made it, right? And that happened because we lost too much energy. I'm fighting you, I'm pushing you down, and you're pulling up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling you fighting me, so...
Yeah. So pitch down. You're gonna... You want to maintain the least amount of... I mean, you can't add drag. And if you're below 100 knots, you're adding drag.
Right. Let's see if I can do better.
210 at 10, runway 24, clear for the option.
Clear for the option on 24, 25 Echo Charlie.
Bring your speed. You have too much power.
Yep.
Alright, power out.
Initial pitch up to get that 100, and then once we get the 100, then down.
Yep. Alright, 200 feet, start your turn.
Altitude.
Let's look at the runway. We got plenty of energy still. Put the first notch of flaps. Keep turning, and now don't let it slow down. So now we're going to do about 95. Keep the turn, because we have our notch of flaps in. This is looking good. No more than 30 degrees. We're getting pushed by the wind.
Yep.
Pitch down.
Pitch down.
Pitch down. We got plenty of energy.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're going to land with 50% flaps.
Okay.
All right, now start pitching up. We're going to land with 50% flaps.
Yep.
Now,
no problem.
Yep. Now we're going to start pitching up, and let's slow it down. We're going to float a lot, and that's okay. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. All right, let it come down. There we go. Let it come down. There you go. That's how it's done. See that?
Yeah.
No.
Oops,
Put it
50.
at 100. All right, they deploy. So it feels low, but we have a lot of energy left.
Well, it's counter.
If you're at 90 knots, you still got a lot of.
Yeah.
You got to go from 90 to 70, and you have ground effect.
Yeah. But I'm not used to. I'm not used to doing that, right? All of my training so far has been, to slow it down on, on final, so that when you touch down, you're not going balls to the walls.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
Exactly.
On downwind, we'll switch tanks. Be careful on that base to final. I mean, we have a wind that's pushing us away from it, and that's fine. Just don't try to, I mean, 30 degrees, that's it. That's what you get.
Yeah.
And you just keep turning, and eventually you'll... So one of the things that you're going to start doing on your downwind, is you check, make sure full rich, boost pump on, am I switching tanks? Wind. You're going to start adding wind into your downwind sort of flow pattern.
Right.
Because you got to start anticipating, when am I turning final? How am I going to adjust for wind?
Right, and this airplane makes it a little easy because it tells you right where the wind's at.
Yeah, take advantage of it. All right, so let's get right to 1100. So,
sorry.
Yep. So just burn some of that speed and convert it into altitude. Yep. And now you pitch back down, and that's it. You converted 10 knots into 100 feet.
All right, gas.
Yeah, let's switch tanks here. I'm going to add a little bit of power for you, because if the maneuver's not started at exactly 1100 with 100 knot, it won't work. So let's pitch up a little bit.
Right, Charlie, wind 200 at 10, runway 24, clear for the option.
Go for the option 24. 5 Echo Charlie. Right, pitch down. It's not going to work. Start your turn, because we already lost a lot of energy there.
Altitude.
Pitch up a little bit. No more than 100. All right, keep the turn going.
No.
Yeah, put the first notch of flaps. No more than 30 degrees. Pitch down. We want 95. 95. No more than 30. No more than 30.
All right. Okay.
Yep. Last
Get
notch
the
of
runway.
flaps. All right. Now we can start slowing down. Pitch down a little bit. Pitch down. You're already at 79 knots.
Yep, we don't want to slow down too much.
There you go. Now put it down. Excellent. That's what you want to do. Alright, so now we're going to do a short field landing. Alright, so what we're going to do, before we do a short field landing, we're going to do a little exercise over the runway. It's called a runway overpass exercise. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice how to put the plane exactly where we want it to touch down. And we're going to control with power everything else. So we're going to do a normal approach to landing. Flaps, everything normal. And you're going to come down to the numbers. You're going to flare as usual. But after your flare, you're going to add enough power to keep the plane at a landing attitude. And we're going to fly over the runway, and we're